Hello everybody, Renee here. It's a beautiful Saturday in my neck of the woods. A little too hot for my taste, but I got my flowers watered and now I'm inside cooling off and I feel like doing a reading. I like doing these readings. I like using all of my cards. As you probably know by now, I have a vast collection of Oracle and Tarot cards and it's a lot of fun to use them and to provide these videos for you. I really get a kick out of it. So I'm glad you are here and thanks for watching and subscribing. So this reading is just going to be a general reading and it's going to be a little bit different than my usual ones where, I'm explaining each card. This is going to be more like my in-person readings where I'm working intuitively. Remember, it's a general read. So if it doesn't make sense, maybe go to your second choice and look at that reading. Or if some of it makes sense, just take what makes sense and leave the rest. For this reading, I want you to choose a deck, a tarot deck. There are 3 decks here. We have the KLIMT Tarot, based on the artwork of Gustav Klimt, and I'll show you a little bit of the cards. These are all gold embossed. Really beautiful images. Very, very cool. So that's the KLIMT Tarot. Then we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot, which is also gold embossed and absolutely gorgeous. It's like in the style of Alphonse Mucha. What's that spot on there? Oh, that's, I think, part of a wand. All right, so that's the Ethereal Tarot. And here is the Medieval SCAPINI Tarot. And this deck is from 1985, so it's quite old, it's original, and this has really cool imagery on it as well. Kind of classic imagery, but a lot of the images are not based on the Rider-Waite system, so I do work with this deck a little bit more intuitively. Actually, I work with all of these decks a little bit more intuitively, especially the KLIMT Tarot and the SCAPINI Tarot. The Ethereal Visions is kind of based on the Rider-Waite. So here they are, the 3 decks. Which one do you feel the most drawn to right now? Which one are you attracted to right now? Is it the KLIMT Tarot, the first deck, the Ethereal Visions Tarot, the second deck, or the Medieval SCAPINI Tarot, the third deck? And I have lots of Oracle card decks I'm going to be using for this reading as well. I'm just going to give you what I get. And like I said before, it might not resonate 100% for all of you, but I hope you get a little nugget out of it, and I hope that it helps you in the near future. This reading is timeless, so it's good whenever you watch it. You can watch it now, come back a few months later, pick a different deck, watch it again, and it might also be relevant at that point. So make your choice, deck 1, 2, or 3. You can look down at those timestamps below and fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching. Hello Group 1, if you chose the KLIMT Tarot, this is your reading. This is such a gorgeous deck. And I also have the Botticelli Tarot, but I'm going to use that one in a different video. Let's shuffle these up. I'm tuning into you as I'm shuffling. And let's see what we get for you. Group 1, as I stated at the beginning, this is an intuitive read. This is more like how I do my one-on-ones, which I've been doing for many, many years, long before I joined YouTube in 2020. So I'm just looking at the cards as a whole, as a group, because they all work well together and they tell a story. So this is going to be a little different than my other reads. But first we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the High Priestess. Love that image. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Emperor, and we have the Ace of Wands. So I love this. All right, so far, I'm going to tune in to all these cards as they are grouped here. It looks like there is, there was something in the past that's keeping you from moving forward with a person right now, going into the future. This is a love interest. There's some pain from the past here. Your heart was broken. Someone really wooed you and then broke your heart. Either left you, broke your heart, cheated, lied, whatever. So you're trying to come out of this and to have this new beginning with this person coming in, okay? There's lots of fire and earth energy with this person coming in, masculine energy, and it could be a new beginning in love. It could be a fresh start if you allow it to. But you first have to, yeah, there's the Lovers, look at that. At first you have to move past the blocks that this previous relationship caused you, all right? This previous relationship caused you to have a wall around your heart. And, oh, yeah, I'm getting a male. He was quite charming, and then he turned controlling and maybe even abusive. And you finally gathered the strength to walk away from that situation. Now you're meeting someone new, or you already met this person, and it looks like it will move to the next level, but it's at a slower pace because of your past experiences. Yeah, we have the sorrow from the past, the emotions from the past. He is a soulmate. This person who just came in your life, or who's in your life now, who is good for you, he is your knight in shining armor. He's the real deal, group 1, okay? Or she. He or she is the real deal. They really do care. They are, yeah, they just want you to be happy. That's their primary concern. They want your wishes to come true. Yeah, they are not about to go anywhere. They're not about to go anywhere. They are all in. And I feel that there's a child involved. It could be your child or his child or her child. Or if not, then there's a child in the future. That's kind of what I'm getting, okay? So there's also something about numbers. I'm getting numbers 5 and 6. They haven't really come up too much here, but I am getting numbers 5 and 6. We do have a 6 here, but so May, June, maybe right now or in the very recent past, in May you met this person, but there's something significant about May and June. It could be in 2022. That's a possibility, because what I see is like a large perspective. Even though I try to go into the near future, sometimes the messages that we receive is for your own good, and it's just reassuring you that you're going to find love again. But 5 and 6 or May and June are definitely relevant for you. And the tarot, it seems to be talking all about love here. So let's get some oracle cards and see if anything else can come up for you with these. Expression. Okay, so you are being asked to express yourself, right? That's all about creativity. There is an Ace of Wands here, which also alludes to creativity and strength. Absolutely, you need, with that Eight of Wands, can be fortitude and strength and courage as well. You will have the strength to welcome this person into your life, right? To welcome him or her, and or their child, or whatever it might be. You're welcoming them into your life, and there is hope. Absolutely, there's hope. There is hope for you in love. So far it seems to be about love and creativity and self-expression. Let's see what we get from some healing cards. Develop stronger concentration is what this is telling you. So maybe meditation. I know I use that word a lot. I say that a lot. It probably gets annoying, but yeah, try to concentrate and focus more on your work or your self-expression, your creative expression, right? And we have assimilate life experience. There we go. So rather than kind of live or relive the past like a broken record, you want to remember it clearly, acknowledge it, and let it go, okay? Remember this past relationship that didn't end so well, acknowledge it for the lessons you learned from it. No matter how awful it was, you learned lessons about what you deserve, what you need, what you don't need, and move forward with those lessons as memories, as vague memories, but you don't want them you don't want to allow them to be a part of who you are now, and you definitely don't want them to be a third wheel in a healthy relationship, right? Because yeah, you don't want someone's ghost playing a part in a current or future relationship. All right, so let's see what else we got for you. All right, we have Bone Collector. And this is all about collecting experiences, collecting like relics of the past, collecting scars is what I get from this intuitively. And it might mean something different in the booklet. But I'm getting, you know, working with what I was just talking about, working with your scars and your strengths and working with your experiences from the past. Like you're collecting all of those because they're adding up to wisdom. Doesn't she look wise? What a wise woman, right? Those experiences add up to your wisdom. And we have Stormfield. So this is kind of telling you that there's something that could be coming for you, or some kind of event or behavior that could result in, you know, chaos or cataclysm. And I feel like it's emotional. It's an emotional storm field. So you kind of have to tether that in, because you don't want to ruin this, again, this new relationship coming in. You want to be prepared for those triggers, maybe acknowledge the triggers, what's triggering you, and it's from the past relationship is what that's kind of saying. Let's see what type of flower we have for you, and they each have beautiful meanings or symbols or messages. We're going to find one for you, group 1, from the Botanical Inspirations deck. We have Tulip, friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Be grateful for the people coming in or who are in your life now, attempting to bring you joy. And like I was saying, this person who's coming in or who is in your life as a love interest, all they want is for you to be at peace and joy, and for your wishes to come true, and for you to be happy. That's like one of their primary goals, I would say, this person. They are so full of love for you. So let's see what door card we get for you, group 1, from the Divine Doors deck. All right, so I chose this door for you. It almost looks like it's water. Interesting. A moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. I love this for you, okay? Because it's all about time and being in the now and appreciating this healthy relationship that's in your life or that's coming into your life. And collecting experiences as you would collect anything, and then taking from them the lessons and the experiences which only add to your level of wisdom, right? That's what life's all about. Life is about experiences, learning, lessons, and attaining awakening, peace, and wisdom, along with joy, bliss, and happiness, and love, and all that stuff. So let me see if there's anything else I need to tell you, group 1. I am getting something about December. I don't know why. Maybe some of you have a December birthday, or maybe you're going to meet this person in December, or something about December, but I'm getting something about December. Interesting, because I just noticed there is a 12 on here in this imagery, and that's a 2, but very interesting, because I did not consciously notice that before. But I feel that December might be a turning point for you. December might be a blissful point. It could be, you know, taking a relationship to the next level. It could be meeting this person. It could be just feeling overall bliss and joy and overall optimism and hope about the future. And don't forget to express yourself if some of you are considering working on something creative or learning something new that's creative. Maybe some of you want to learn how to draw or paint or use Photoshop or crochet or dance or sing or whatever it is. Definitely do that. That's going to feed your soul. It's going to help you to feel more blissful and balanced by expressing yourself, right? Self-expression. That is what I have to tell you right now, group 1. I hope this helps you I hope it makes sense. Let me know in the comments, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello, Group 2, if you chose the second deck, the Ethereal Visions Tarot. This is your reading. So here's the lovely Ethereal Visions deck. We're going to shuffle this up, and as I said at the beginning, this is all intuitive, although these images are based on the Rider-Waite Tarot system, so they are very familiar to me. I am still going to use them as a tool and loosely as I'm tuning in to you. So let's shuffle these one more time. And a quick cut, and let's see what comes up for you, Group 2. We have 10 of Coins, Queen of Cups, 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 2 of Coins, and we have the 4 of Swords coming up for you. All right, so intuitively, let's see what I'm getting. 10 of Coins, Queen of Cups, what's going on? Okay, all right, lots of options. There are options for you. The first few cards have to do with possibly investing, purchasing something, or starting a business. There are 2 people here, Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. Doesn't matter if they're male or female. There's fire energy and water energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. These 2, one of them might be you, are coming together to plan for the future, make a large purchase, and there's lots of options. So you and this person might be thinking about purchasing land or a home together, or investing, or maybe one of these people is your investor or financial advisor, and they are telling you you have lots of options with your money and your finances, such as, you know, IRAs and things like that that would pay off in the future. It's all about preparing for your elder years, right? It's like the distant future, monetarily. So that's definitely coming in. It looks like it's beneficial. If you were thinking about doing that, it's saying now is absolutely the time. Let's see what this disappointment is here. Queen of Swords with the 3 of Swords. Oh, Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. So these are kind of talking about someone, this could be the past. In fact, I think for most of you it is the past. But this is someone who's absolutely not for you. They're not healthy for you. They're toxic. And they are probably being depicted as the Queen of Swords or the Knight of Swords, which is an air sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or sorry, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But it doesn't really matter their sign. They are just extremely, what's the word? They're always on edge. They attack. They attack. They strike back. They strike back, they push buttons, they create conflict. He or she creates conflict. They jab at you, they bother you, they purposely, whoever it is, they purposely have hurt you in the past. So if this is going on still, I advise you to distance yourself from this person, because it's only going to continue, unfortunately, all right? They are not changing their ways. It could be a female, you know, mother, sister, daughter, friend, cousin, whatever, boss, coworker, employee. But whoever it is, you know, this is obviously a very painful card. They are just extremely hurtful and cruel and not for you. So I would say you might want to distance yourself, because that is going to result in you having peace, abundance, and joy within the family. We have like a family bliss card. All right, let's see what else we get. There's that 2 of Coins and the 4 of Swords. And you deserve peace, bliss, and joy. Whatever they're doing, it's abuse, and you don't deserve it. You need to move on, okay? We have the King of Wands here. And the Queen of Coins. Hanged Man. Oops, I'm gonna draw one more in there. Okay, the Tower. Okay, the end of something. So here's the end of something. This looks like the end of a relationship, and it could be the recent past. It could be going into the future. That's a possibility. But it's definitely a couple. It is most likely a romantic relationship that's ended or is ending, but it could be a business thing. We've got earth energy with the queen and fire energy with the male, with the king. We've got the hanged man, which means you did all you could to make it work. You bent over backwards, right? You did all you could, but nothing fixed it. It was just irreparable, right? The tower is chaos. It's the end. The death is the end of the relationship. So, as I said, if it hasn't happened yet, it might be happening here in the future. And it's probably beneficial. If you want to avoid that, let me see what else I can draw on. I mean, with the Four of Swords, that points to a separation. I would say if you want to avoid, let's say, a complete breakup or divorce, you may want to separate for a while and see how things go and do some healing on your own. Wow, there's justice as well. That's balance, yeah. So there's an imbalance in the relationship that results in the end of it. And maybe you or this other person are imbalanced, meaning emotionally or mentally imbalanced, or an imbalance due to toxins such as alcohol, drugs, etc. But there is an imbalance there, and it needs to be fixed. It needs to be adjusted. It does look like there's a possibility it could be balanced. There is a possibility. But only after a period of respite, after a period of rest, and after the work is done with each individual, both you and this other person, okay? Let's see what else I get for you, group 2. Okay, 8 of Cups, yeah. This is leaving something that doesn't serve you anymore. This is all about being defensive. So it looks like a tough situation. It looks like a tough time. And you know in your heart what you need to do, or you'll know in your heart what you need to do here in the future, right? You will know. Let's see what we can get for you with some oracle cards. I do see love for you in the future. So whether this relationship ends for good or it's fixed and you stay together, I do see healthy love for you. So please know that. We have purity. We have union. See, what was I talking about? There's union, a divine union coming for you, whether it's this person or whether it's somebody new. And expression. Group 1 got this card as well. So that's like a creative card. It's about expressing yourself. But for you, actually, I think it means something different. I think it means expressing yourself, voicing your emotions and your opinions, right? Speaking your truth. Speaking your truth about this relationship. Speaking your truth about this toxic or to this toxic person. Maybe explaining why you can't be around them anymore. Or maybe you don't want to explain anything and you just want to distance yourself. I mean, that might be the best way to go there. But essentially, yeah, with this whole relationship situation, you definitely need to speak your truth, is what I'm getting for you. Now let's see what else we can get with a different oracle card deck. All right, so we have listen to your guardian angel. So you are being given messages and guidance in your dreams, or randomly if you see feathers, that's a sign that angels are around. Pay attention. If you see 1111, 444 angel numbers, pay attention. They're trying to guide you, and they want you to know that you are protected, all right? And we also have listen to your intuition. They are giving you the information, like I said, in dreams, during meditation, during long walks. I would definitely recommend for you to take long walks alone and just free your mind, clear your mind, and see what comes in. There's a thing such as walking meditation. A lot of people have a hard time meditating, but you can meditate walking, running, exercising, honestly, anything where you're turning off your thinking brain and just letting the psychic information or the information from the Akasha to come in. That's your intuition. And that's what you can do. You don't have to sit still to get that information. Let's see what else I get for you, group 2. We have making a choice, absolutely making a choice. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I keep this person in my life or not? What should I do with my money? Financial planning for the future. You have a lot of choices coming up, is what I would say. In those 3 key areas of your life, you will have to make some tough choices. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. Sometimes things are out of your control. Sometimes you're unsure of what to do, and if it's not urgent, don't worry about it at the moment. Just kind of ride with it. Ride with what's ever happening, and you will get guidance. Okay? All right. So I'm going to look at these numbers before I draw a few more cards while I'm shuffling. We've got a 1, 4, 3, 1, 9. For you, let me see, what's this stuff? Yeah. So for you, I'm getting, for some reason, I'm getting 12, 13, 14. Well, there's the 12 right there. So something could come to a head on the 12th, 13th, 14th of this month or whatever month you watch this video. So keep 12, 13, 14 in mind. And it's also a sign that things will be happening progressively as they're supposed to happen with the financial stuff, with this toxic person, and with this love interest, husband, wife, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. So your flower card, group 2, is Sweet William. Gallantry, grant me a single smile. Sweet William small has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great Jove delight. So this is telling you that there is someone for you in the future, a love interest, a gallant person who has your best interests at heart. Whether it's this person and the thing, your relationship gets fixed or not, I can't tell you that, but there is good, healthy love in your future. Know that, and know that you deserve good, healthy love, and you deserve nothing less than someone who's gallant and chivalrous, right? So let's see what door card we get for you, group 2. All right, so I chose this door for you. And it says, Three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out the news. So prepare for the unexpected is your message here. Could be good, could be bad, could be either or both, but prepare for the unexpected going into the nearer future, group 2. And let me just tap in for a few more moments and see what else I'm getting for you. We have a lot of the people cards. We've got swords. We have all 4 elements. We've got water, earth, air, fire. So I would say what you need to do moving forward is balance your logical mind with your intuition. You know, listen to your intuition, yet speak your truth, speak your mind. There's the mind and the intuition working together to help you to make the right choices moving forward in all 3 of these areas that I've talked about. Okay? So there you have it, and I hope this helps you in some small way. I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, group 3, if you chose the 3rd deck, the Medieval Scapini Tarot, this is your reading, so let's get to shuffling. I like to shuffle while I am filming because I feel that I am tuning into everyone who watches this video, who chose this pile. So I'm tuning into all of you right now as I shuffle. And this particular deck that I have is an original from 1985, and I absolutely adore it, as I adore all of my decks. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords. The Emperor. Justice. Page of Wands. the Sun, and we have the 7 of Coins for you, group 3. I love the imagery, isn't it cool? So, okay, 7 of Swords with the Emperor, there's that male energy, being in charge. Something is happening where you're feeling cheated. There's the High Priestess, so your intuition is correct. Whatever you're thinking about here, we've got a theft or feeling cheated. It could be someone who's in control of you, like a boss, or someone who feels or acts like they're in control of you. Let's put it that way. It could be a boss or a spouse or a father figure, or it could be a female mother figure. They think they're in charge. There is some kind of theft or cheating or lying or deception happening. You are correct. If that is what you're feeling, what do they say? In your waters, which is your intuition, that is what's happening. And it might have to do with a contract or document. If you are making a large purchase, or if there are any documents, contracts that have to be signed in the near future, I would say please, please read them 3-4 times over. You might even want to hire someone to read them for you. For some of you, this has to do with a home, building, buying a home, possibly property. But there is some deception here. Be very careful. Yeah, Queen of Coins, it's all about your money, spending your money on this thing or investing your money. Someone is being dishonest. There's something maybe in the fine print, so please hire someone to help you with the contracts, or just be sure to read them over extremely carefully, all right? So what is this Page of Wands bringing? Let's see. Oh boy, there we go, Ace of Cups. Wow, group 3. King of Coins coming in, okay. We have King of Coins, we have Ace of Cups. This is true love, soulmate card. This could be you or the person coming in. King of Coins, male energy, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Wands is communication. It means you could meet this person through your work or career, or through some kind of entertainment or creative endeavor. Maybe you meet this person at a theater production or a concert, or they're a musician, or they're an actor or actress. But there's definitely true love in your future. If you're in a relationship, this is definitely like a rekindling of that flame. You're definitely growing connected. For some of you, it's someone new coming in who's interested, and then you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. You have to decide if the relationship you're in is steady and stable, solid like a rock, or if you're going to maybe, you know, do something, answer, communicate with this new person coming in, but it is a new person. Okay, we have the Moon. That's on that 7 of Coins. We have the Moon. We have the 5 of Swords. Okay, let's see. 7 of Coins, 5 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Cups as the last card. Okay. So, whoops. Sorry. So this has to do with something, maybe, it might be referring back to this, okay, if this is a large purchase, because this is something you saved for, and the Moon can be about the subconscious mind. It can be about secrets, etc. But we do have like a feeling of loss or disappointment here before there's the joy. So I would say to you, if you are looking for, let's say, a new home or a house or property, there is some disappointment. Well, first of all, there's some kind of deception here, which I think is kind of validated with the Moon here as well. There's a little bit of deception. There's some disappointment before it actually happens. So it could be making, you know, putting a bid in on a house, and it does not pass inspection. There's too many things wrong with it, so you're disappointed. There's a disappointment with that because you thought you really wanted that house. Well, this 10 of Cups is saying that there's a better one coming for you. And this would be true with anything. This could be true with a job or a career path. You know, you feel like your ideal company gives you a job offer, but remember, read the fine print. You find out something's wrong. There's some hidden stuff there that you don't agree with about the pay or the leave time or paid time off or whatever. And this is saying it's all right. It's okay. If it doesn't happen, it's not meant to happen. When it's meant to happen, it will. And it looks like it definitely will. And it won't be too long after this initial disappointment. All right? That's a mouthful. I have to tell you exactly what I get, though. Let me know in the comments if it makes any sense. Let's see what else I can get with some more tarot cards. The Empress coming up. Earth energy, feminine energy, King of Swords. 3 of Swords. 7 of Wands. Okay. 7 of Wands. This is all about having courage. Yeah, and this is similar to the first group's reading, where this is alluding to the past. There's you, the Empress. And the King of Swords, I think it might even have been the King of Swords for them as well. You might take a look at Group 1's reading. I think it was a Queen of Swords and a Knight of Swords. Someone was extremely cruel to you in the past. So this new relationship, it might take you might be taken aback by it, because you might feel like you're not quite ready for it because of you're still healing from this pain in the past. Okay, this person really did a number on you. I'm so sorry. They hurt you. They might have abused you. They might have cheated. But we do have the 7 of Wands, and this is a card that's about courage. Okay, having the courage to move forward with this true love, this new love. And we also have the Sun, which before I didn't mention. It can mean children, excuse me, having children with this person, or it can mean combined families, you and your kids, and he or she and their kids combining into a loving, blissful, peaceful family unit. All right, so hang in there. Hang in there, Group 3. Let's see what we can get for you with some oracle cards. All right, what else can I tell you? What other messages need to come through for you, Group 3? Purity, yeah. This kind of reminds me of, returning to a place of innocence where you're releasing fear and guilt and shame, especially. And in your case, it might have to do with past relationships, right? Maybe you weren't perfect. No one is. But maybe you did something you're not so proud about. And it's all about releasing that, okay? And seeing the best in someone else as well. Seeing their innocence and their purity. We also have balance. Yeah, this is all about reaching a point of balance. Balance in your life. And I feel like it is coming. I do feel for many of you that this means there will soon be financial balance, material balance, family balance, romantic balance, or emotional balance. So it's mental, spiritual, physical, and emotional balance for you is coming. Let's see what else we get. Trust, yeah. Trust that you deserve this, okay? Trust that you deserve this career or this, house or whatever this is. Trust that you deserve this wonderful love, this wonderful soul connection. Trust that you deserve that. Let's draw a few of the healing cards for you, Group 3. Ennoble your soul. Now, when I get this card, I feel, because of the imagery as well, I feel like it's all about balance, masculine and feminine, and also kind of reminds me of the purity card, seeing the good in everything, but also seeing the good in yourself. So this can be seeing the good in others and seeing the good in yourself, ennobling your soul, right? Knowing that you are pure and innocent and beautiful and amazing and a bright light underneath all of your flaws, okay? And sometimes this card can mean, showing your true face, your true self to the world. I'm getting a relationship vibe with this card as well. So I feel like this is a person coming in who you feel like you, maybe for the first time, can share your true self with, okay? You are sharing your true self, your true soul. And we also have for you, interesting, explore your ancestry. So that's a pretty precise message for you. Look into your ancestry. Maybe, you know, get a DNA test, 23andMe or Ancestry. But also spiritually, I'm getting that there is someone, an ancestral spirit who is part of your posse. Okay, and I am getting female. I'm getting drawn to either Ireland or Scotland. So if any of you resonate with that, let me know. I'm getting an Irish or Scottish female ancestor spirit who's part of your spiritual posse, who works for you as a spiritual guide, a spirit guide. Okay, so maybe explore that through meditation. You can maybe introduce yourself to her and find out her name and why she chose you. Usually they choose us if there's a kinship they feel with us, there's a similarity of souls, or if they are part of your soul tribe or a soulmate. All right, very interesting, group 3. So let's see what we can get from some more oracle cards. And I'm going to shuffle these really well. And we'll see what we get for you. Whoops, group 3. Almost flipped out. Ghostlands. Okay. So for me, this is all about leaving the past behind you. Okay? Leaving the past in the past and not allowing it to affect you in the now or in your future. Some of you might be kind of trapped in the past. You're trapped in the ghost lands per se, or in the old patterns, the old ways of thinking or believing about yourself and the world around you. It's kind of like an awakening happening for you is kind of what I'm getting, group 3. And that's going to be in the past. Making a choice. This also came up for another group. Let me feel and tune in what this choice is about. I do feel like the choice has to do with love and family. So there's a big choice coming for you in the near future. It might have to do with a new relationship. It might have to do with the blending of families. It might have to do with purchasing the new home. But it's a very important and possibly difficult choice for you to make. But I do feel if you trust your instincts, you will not make the wrong choice. Okay, we're going to draw one more of these for you. Spirit of place. So this can mean a few different things for me. For you, I feel that it means you have not found your proper place in the world. And I mean that metaphysically and physically. You have not found your balance, but it is soon coming. You soon will have balance. We have the card right here. Also, it has to do with a geographic location. So I would say to you, whatever area you feel drawn to, you need to honor that and maybe travel there. Maybe move there eventually or live there, but you need to honor that and you need to travel and see the places you're drawn to. Maybe it's part of exploring your ancestry. Whoops, I almost dropped this whole deck right here. So let's see what we get for you with the Botanical Inspirations cards. What flower is for you, group 3? Peony. Oh, I love peonies. Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. There you go. Prosperity and compassion for you, group 3. Is a part of your nearer future. And now I'm going to draw you a Divine Door card. Okay, so for you, we have this interesting door. On the back it says, a cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. Look at that, making a choice right here about love. I feel that's the most important choice you're going to be making in the future. So there you have it, Group 3. I hope this will make sense for you. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you feel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, everyone, I couldn't resist. I'm going to do a collective read with my medieval Scapini Tarot. This is an original 1985 deck. I just love it. I vibe with it so well. I started using tarot and utilizing it in the 80s, so I just love this deck. Let's see what we get collectively. What is coming up? What's going on in the near future for all of us collectively? And let's see what we get. King of Coins. 4 of Wands. 6 of Coins. 10 of Coins. 5 of Wands. And Judgment. Okay, so I'm definitely getting, in general, especially with all these coins, there is a return to normalcy or semi-normalcy within, you know, commerce and businesses. People who maybe were out of work for quite a while during COVID. Money's coming back in. There's money flowing. The economy is improving. The 5 of Wands, I'm going to draw a little bit on that. I mean, it all, look at 8 of Coins on top. It all has to do with returning to a healthy commerce, right? The healthy economy here. And Judgment, I love that as that last card. And I just drew this one. It's a global awakening. We've been saying that for several years now. We are all awakening. It's not an awakening that happens to us individually. I mean, it can be to some extent, but if you listen to Eckhart Tolle, he's got a podcast right now, and he talks about how we are all awakening. It's a collective awakening. It's not like I'm awakening. She's not awakening. He's not. It's a collective thing that's happening, and I think we can all feel it. Some are, you know, are at different levels. Some are maybe at higher levels of awakening, and others are just kind of starting, but it's kind of all happening. We are leaving and releasing stages of self-imprisonment or limitations in the physical world. This is all about limitations in our minds and in the physical world. Like restrictions, it's restrictions. Feeling restricted, we are letting go of the restrictions, becoming more of who we are on a soul level, which is beautiful. And yeah, Page of Wands. Draw on top of those, see. Yes, the Pope. 9 of Swords. 4 of Coins. 7 of Cups, there's options. Yeah, so with all of this, it just kind of tells me that people are becoming more spiritual. They're becoming a little bit more skeptic of cults or organized religion and that type of thing because they don't agree with all the rules and all the dogma, etc. People are realizing that love is the religion. Love is the true religion. And I think the Dalai Lama has been saying that for years. Love is the true religion. And probably Bob Marley and John Lennon as well. So what else do I need to tell you? 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Devil, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Hermit, which is learning, wisdom. It's wisdom. And, you know, this may sound a little bit out there, but I've always felt that you know, my generation or the generations below me might see the end of the world in a sense, where there's the evil versus the good, you know, and the Ace of Wands would mean a new beginning. It's a new beginning socially. It's a new beginning physically as well, where the Knight of Swords, it's probably the most valiant knight. I always call this the knight in shining armor, defeating the devil, defeating the evil. But each of us do that individually, and I feel that it's happening collectively, and I feel that it's going to happen collectively, that we will defeat the darkness, the evil of the world, in a sense, by spreading love, King of Cups is a loving king, male or female, could be Queen of Cups, loving and all about emotion, all about being empathic, tuning into others. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. There's the motto. Trust. Yeah, trust that things will work out. Kindred spirits, we are all finding our tribes, aren't we? I have a huge tribe at this point. I've got my family, cousins, siblings, children. I also have my beautiful clients and all of you who follow me on YouTube and Instagram. And thought. Yes, being more thoughtful of others and how what we do and say can affect others. It's all happening collectively, and it's beautiful. And I feel that COVID, terrible as it is, and I'm not saying this to undermine the terrors of it and the death and all of that, but I feel that it was kind of a catalyst for a huge awakening. It brought people inward, like the hermit. It brought people inward so they could take a look at themselves. First you heal yourself, and then you heal others, and then you heal the world. And then we heal the world. Step into the unknown. Take a risk. Be brave. Transforming anger and transforming fear into hope is a part of our future as a collective as well. Let's see what else I can get for all of us. Whoops. Details, details. Yes, it's all in the details. Pay attention is what I would say to you. Pay attention to yourself, what your body needs. Listen to your body. Pay attention to your family, and then move out to your neighborhood, your community, your town, your city, your state. Metamorphosis, that's what's happening. Yeah. It's an awakening, it's a transition, it's a metamorphosis. Moving into a more spiritual world, a more aware world. Let's see what flower would maybe be the most appropriate for us at this time with the message of it. All right, so we have lilac. First emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. What a great way to sum up the reading. Love is the answer. One more card. I'm going to pull a door card. Love is the answer. We have a lovely lilac bush in my yard, and it's just, the fragrance is intoxicating. All right, so I like this door for all of us. I'm a nature buff. 3 of Cups. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near, everyone. Yes, a return. When I pull the 3 of Cups with the tarot, it's reunions, parties, birthdays, celebrations with other people. Okay, that's what's coming. Because COVID numbers are down, people are getting vaccinated, and we are getting to communicate again with our kindred spirits and with our tribe and celebrating. So be ready for joyfulness. There you have it, everyone. Thanks for watching.